Hello again to my YouTube watchers, family, friends, and if you're a newcomer, well, welcome to my channel. Now, today I'm going to be sharing yet another useful and exciting tips, and I'll be touching today on the use of the microwave. I know a lot of persons they have their reservations about the microwave, but I'm here to assure you that there are some ways around, some of the pros and cons. Some of the pros are ways it's a quick and fast and easy way to prepare your meals, saves a lot of time. And some of the cons are like, you know, fears of BPA that is produced from plastics used in microwave. And so I'm just here to give us a little reassurance on that part. And that is you can get yourself a microwave BPA free dish if you like, if you think that, well, there are concerns, health concerns about using the microwave and the gases that it may give off or the whatever it may give off when you're cooking your food. But I must add though that cooking in the microwave is, you don't have to cook in the microwave all times, but it does save a lot of time and money as well because it is proven that it uses perhaps only half the amount of electricity as your electric cooker or an oven. And so there are a lot of pros on using the microwave. And so, as I said before, you can get a BPA free dish. You can also consider the fact that BPA is contained not only in plastics, BPA is contained in a lot of the tin products that we purchase. Tin of can of beans, a can of um, beef, a can of baked beans, all sorts of stuff like that. And so it's not only contained in plastics that product BPA, but you can get yourself a BPA dish, free dish, as well as think of it. Your liver, your liver is involved in the metabolism of your body, and your liver is responsible for removing impurities from your blood. And so, when you think about the amount of BP that's found in these plastics, it's not that much, and your liver will take care of it. But the safest, if you want to be fully assured, well, you can get a BP free dish. Okay, when using a microwave to get the most out of it, it is best to um, have a pre-preparation method. And one such method I like to promote is you can store pre-prepared food and vegetables in Ziploc bags. You can fry pieces of chicken, store it in Ziploc bags, and um, cut up your vegetables, carrots, potatoes. That's a good combination. Carrots, potatoes, diced carrot, potatoes, very thinly sliced. That's another thing. When you are cooking in the microwave, it's best to slice your meat or your vegetables small and thin for easier cooking. That way you can cook a dish such as this of vegetables and pre-prepared meat in 10 minutes, right? So when I say pre-prepared meats, I mean like you fry chicken or you may um, saute some pieces of bacons or things like that. And you can make a lovely, what would resemble a stir fry simply by adding some pre-prepared meat, some of your favorite vegetables such as broccoli, spring onions, salad onions, tomatoes, it's a host of them according to your choice. And you top it off with uh, not no more than quarter cup of water and add your favorite sauce such as soy sauce or if it's brown sauce. One of my favorites is to put browning or buy my browning online. Browning, combine it with soy sauce and some water, and I get something like this. Makes a lovely, you know, appearance to your dish of meat. And so that's how you can pre-prepare, and that way you can take it straight from the freezer and straight into your microwave dish. 10 minutes and you're done. And you can also cook in your microwave. So, because the pre-prepared meat was fried like on stove top, but you can cook meat in the microwave. But I don't think you get the best results when cooking chicken, unless you're gonna have chicken breast and you cut it really small and thin, and um, prepare it, dress it properly with your garnishings of seasoning and so on. But you can also cook rice in the microwave, and you can cook rice and peas, believe it or not, in the microwave. Here's how you do it. Now, this dish is a dish of curry chicken, which I did on the stove. But say, suppose, usually when I'm cooking rice and peas, I cook something like this on the something of this sort shape for rice and peas. So if you're cooking rice and peas, something like this, you will add about, say, a little over a third cup of rice, and then you double up on your water. Basically you follow the same method as the stove top. Same method of measuring your rice, but the only difference is that with the microwave you put in everything one time, and then you just forget about it and you give it a timing of 25 to 30 minutes, and that's it. And so you um, add your water, and if I leave out anything, you tell me in the comments. Water, coconut cream, garlic, onion, and when it comes to the seasoning, I would leave it up to the person's choice. But I think the basic is garlic, onion, garlic, spring onions. In Jamaica they call it scallion. Spring onions, uh, and you can add your combination season. This combination season I have is black pepper, salt, and some paprika and some other spices. Or if you can find Cajun seasoning and you combine it with salt and black pepper, the salt and black pepper mixture is 50-50, and you combine it with Cajun seasoning or peri peri seasoning. And the two characteristics of the Cajun and peri peri seasoning is that same paprika, right? And so for the coloring. And so that is a basic seasoning that you can use for most dishes. So I put like a teaspoon of mixed seasoning. You know, some persons use say from 10 different bottles, but I've developed a combination method. So I combine. And so you add your powder seasoning and your garlic and your herbs and your coconut milk and water, rice, and a can of kidney beans. How could I forget that? A can of kidney beans. Why I say a can is that because the microwave, you could use dried peas, but you would have to do a lot of pre-preparation, and we're thinking here of the speed and the time. But you could have done it already where you can get a good amount of dried peas. Sometimes it's not so readily accessible here in the UK, and so I use tin. And it's a great time saver as well. Nutritive content, well, I would assume that the dried one has more. But you don't miss out on much. You can make up for it in the rest of the combination that you use. And so if you are using the dried peas method, you would need to soak your kidney beans for no less than 2 hours, or leave it overnight in the fridge, and cook it for about near to 2 hours again, and get a rich mixture, and you store it in bags in the freezer and you use it from that. and that could still be employed in your microwave cooking because you store it, in your freezer. And so the key to having successful microwave cooking is really, I believe it really lies, you know, it really lies in a lot, a lot of pre-preparation, a lot of pre-preparation. So it's not just popping something in the microwave. You could, but if you want good results, the key is proper pre-preparation, and that way, you know, you cut out on the time spent in the morning when you are going out or whatever, for lunch or whatever, that pre-preparation. So I hope this tip on microwave is useful. You can give me a thumbs up if you think it's helped you, and share with someone else.